And so that sounds like, so some of the pushback some people have had is like, hey, the foundation was built this way, but then at some point there seemed to be a switch up in the mission statement and a switch up in some of these different things. And not like, I don't have a problem with working with secular artists. I've been doing it a long time, but it was almost like the type of secular artist, right? So it's John Legend and Ty Dolla $igns are two totally different type of artists, right? I guess John Legend comes from a church background. I think he was a minister of music at a church before he signed to Kanye, right? Versus like Lecrae, who's known for ministry, and this is his thing. He's coming from a ministry foundation, and then it's like Ty Dolla $igns. Does that in hindsight feel incongruent? Not to poop on Ty Dolla $igns or his fans, but does that feel incongruent to the foundation that was laid out for Lecrae, the Christian rapper?
Absolutely. I totally understand where people are coming from. It's like, yo, man, what you used to do sermons in every song, and now you're doing like, kind of like this seeker sensitive music. Like, what's going on right now? Like, yo, you're falling off, or you switched it up. And the truth of the matter is that I totally get it. I get it. But at the end of the day, you have to understand that that's not necessarily a mark against my character or my faithfulness. Mm-hmm. It's more about your preference and what you wanted from me. And when I stopped providing what you wanted from me, then it became something's wrong with Lecrae, right? It's like, man, I don't want to, it's like Michael Jordan wanted to play baseball. It's like, yo, man, what are you freaking doing? Like, something's wrong with this dude. Why are you playing baseball? It's like, well, that was his preference. That's what he wanted to do. That's what he felt like he should be doing. Yeah. Yeah. And for me, people don't understand where I come from and where I came from. I'm really from the culture of hip hop. I'm really from the streets. I grew up in Southeast San Diego.
Yeah, I know exactly where you grew up.
I'm really from that. So I feel like, man, I'm missing my people. I'm missing the message is not hitting them. It's not getting to them. It's not reaching them. And I was concerned, and I wanted to connect. And end of the day, I'm a missionary. I want to connect with people. I want to build with them. I want them to experience the goodness of God. And so part of it is experimenting and trying different ways and different things in order to make that a reality. And I saw so much fruit from Church Clothes Volume 1. It was like God was just shining a light. And plus, people don't know how many folks came up to me, Christians, who said to me, listen, you're really good at what you do. Like, please don't stay in this Christian bubble. I really believe God has called you to reach out into the world to affect them. And I took that to heart. I took that as like, all right, Lord, let me try to be a Daniel or a Joseph. Yeah. And that's the moves that I started to make. It didn't mean I wasn't still studying my scriptures. Didn't mean I didn't still have things to say. And if anybody who really supported and weren't just kind of like fringe fans, if you started buying the projects, you could hear it in the music. It wasn't like I just like peace out. Yeah. It would just probably be those bigger songs, or the singles would probably be a little cast a wider net than historically what I did.
Sure. Yeah. Would you say there was ever a time where you compared it to Michael Jordan going and playing basketball, which is an interesting metaphor? Was there ever a time where you were poking the bear, where you were like intentionally like, yo, I'm off that, you know what I mean? And like intent kind of, you know what I mean? Like intentionally understanding your foundation and like, I'm going to distance myself from this and do it in the not most tasteful way.
Nah, it was never any moments like that. I mean, I never was like, yo, I'm about to make this move. If I was ever, when I got frustrated, when I get frustrated with folks for like assuming my motives or saying stuff to me that really just gets under my skin, I just come at them really direct. So you hear them, you hear those songs, like you hear sidelines, it's like, y'all just coming at your throat. Like I'm not gonna sabotage anything I got going on. I'm gonna just tell you straight up to your face how I'm feeling about you. And so that's typically what I would do. Now, were there moments in my heart where I was like, yo, I don't even rock with y'all like that. And, you know, and I don't have to because I got top 5 radio hits. Sure, those moments rose up in my heart, and I'm grateful that God humbled me like Nebuchadnezzar. You know what I'm saying? I'm grateful that He would put me down, but nah, it was never like, let's see what they think about this.
Yeah, okay.
Who can I get up? Come on, Waka Flocka. Yeah, let's try it. Let's do it. Yeah. Nah, it was never that. It was always like, you know, sincere and authentic.
Yeah, and I think you as a lot of, I mean, you was the first one in a lot of this stuff at the level that you did it at. Obviously, we had the LA Symphonies, the Pigeon Johns. You had other people that came before you, but at the levels that you was doing that, there was no one had really done that as a Christian. So I understand that part.
Kingstream Entertainment. Ruslan.
Hey, thank you so much for making it to the end of this video. If you found it valuable, please consider giving it a like and subscribing. You can check out one of the other videos related to this that'll be over here. Now, I gotta tell you about a free training I have for anyone that is an entrepreneur, a creative, an artist, but maybe you are unsure on how to find your voice, how to find your niche. I have a free training in the description of this video. Check it out. Once again, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I will see you on the next video.